Hi everyone, Luke here from Luke and Oscar's Bricks and Boxes with a review on set 75101, or the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. This set includes 2 First Order Fighter pilots, 1 First Order officer, and 1 First Order staff. Looking at just the wing of this set, you can see that there's actually just a sticker that's actually a sticker in the middle there, and it's one of 2 stickers because there's another one opposite on the other side. Now, this is actually, it's quite a plain wing. I mean, these are actually roller skate pieces here, which you wouldn't really expect in this type of set, but it's just, this is what you see, and that's it. There's also an opposite one on the other side here, and they're both the exact same. So how about we have a look at the front of, or the back of the TIE Fighter. So here for the back of the TIE Fighter, it's actually a translucent red just piece of plastic, and it's all printed on, so it's actually quite a good print, and it's just connected where you can just open that up and you can maybe set a fighter pilot in there. Now, there's also just all this detailing, like this sort of red on one side and black on the other side, which gives it a pretty good effect. And just these sort of rounded pieces here, and just sort of the back of some flip-fire missiles there, as you can, or spring-loaded shooters there, you can just sort of obviously see. So now we'll just take a close look at this cockpit, but from the front. So looking at the front, we'll just start with the spring-loaded shooters. As you can see, I showed you before, if you just flick the little things at the back, it's pretty easy mechanism. If you just flick them down, they just fire out quite smoothly as well. So anyway, looking just from the detailing of this thing, it again has the red and black, which looks really good. And there's just sort of a cannon up here that you can tilt up and down to shoot enemies above and below you. Now, there's also sort of pieces, maybe canopy pieces with bars, and they make it look they just give it a whole good level of detailing in there. So, here is actually, or in the cockpit, it's actually just, again, a translucent printed piece, red, and if you open that up, it's actually a droid body for the handles, so you just slide your minifigure in there, and it's actually just like you clip it onto where the arms will go for the droid, and it's actually quite smart how Lego's done that. So now I can just put a minifigure in there and show you how it's done from the top, which is just a black canopy piece, or a black piece, so it's not translucent red. So all you would do is you would just get your minifigure and just put it in there from the top, and then he would just open and he would just grab on to the droid, or to the handles there. So actually there's a couple of little ways that you can actually play with this yourself. If you're trying to get a rebel ship to maybe shoot this down, these wings actually come off quite easily, and they're just connected by blue clips, which doesn't look too good, but you don't really see them that much, so it doesn't matter that much. But they just hit off really easily, and then clip back in just as easy as they came off. First up, we have a First Order officer. Now, I quite like the matte in the grey helmet, just the matte effect, and I also like the detailing in the jacket there. But I'm a bit disappointed how there is no printing on the legs. Now, this minifigure comes with just a normal black Star Wars pistol blaster, but yeah, it's just common, there's nothing really to say about it. But on the back of this minifigure, as you can see, there's just a few lines to just show some detailing. So now we'll have a look at this minifigure without any accessories. As you can see here, he has no alternate faces, but on the front, he's just got a little bit of a stern look. So now we'll move on to the next minifigure. Here we have a First Order staff member, you could say. Now, this is actually just, again, it comes with the normal Star Wars black blaster pistol, but on the torso it's just got a couple of lines for detailing and no printing on the pants once again. So looking at the back of this minifigure, you can see on the back there's also more detailing just for more effect, and no detailing on the back. So now we'll have a look at this figure without his big helmet on. So the face that this minifigure has is sort of just a, again, stern sort of look to it. Not really anything smiling or mad, but no alternate face for this figure. So here we have two First Order fighter pilots. Now, these minifigures actually have an extreme amount of detailing on them, including on their torso. They just have lots of little panels and detailing to show their robes and just gear, and on their legs just knee pads and just things to just show all the creases in their clothes. Now looking over to the back of these minifigures, they are the exact same minifigure. Well, they both come with just the normal black blaster pistol for Star Wars and more creases and detailing on their clothes. So now we'll just take a look at these minifigures without their helmets and guns. So once again we have just the angry clone face, but now you can see just some more detailing on the torso. There's just so much detailing on the sides and in the middle there. I mean, overall this thing it's a really good playable set. I mean, it's got all these bullets and you can easily move it around with your hand if you're trying to fly it around, and it looks good, and it really resembles the actual TIE fighter in the movie. So I think it's